Selena Gomez is officially married to Blanco, and the wedding has already shaken the internet. The private Montecito ceremony turned into one of the biggest celebrity events of the year, but the drama didn't stop there. While Selena walked into her fairy tale, Justin Bieber flipped out the second her vows made headlines. His cryptic posts, suspicious timing, and staged PDA flooded social media, and fans aren't buying it. This isn't just about a wedding, it's about who really moved on, who still can't let go, and why Selena's win feels like Justin's biggest loss. Selena Gomez's wedding was everything fans expected: private, elegant, and impossible to ignore. The ceremony took place in Montecito at a hidden estate so secretive that guests were only told their hotel and picked up by shuttles to keep the paparazzi out. The setup was stunning but not flashy: white tents, floral decorations, and a classic touch that matched her style perfectly. I think that level of privacy shows how carefully Selena has learned to protect her peace. Her guest list said it all: Martin Short reportedly as ring bearer, Paris Hilton making an appearance, and Taylor Swift expected to attend even without Travis Kelce by her side. The whole event felt like a reflection of Selena's growth: secure, calm, and surrounded by people who matter. I see this wedding as proof that she built a life grounded in love and authenticity, not performance. Fans online shared that same energy, filling social media with positivity instead of drama. One comment read, "I hope they are very happy together. I wish them all the best," while another said, "She deserved happiness after many struggles and years." Those words sum up exactly how the public sees this wedding. Not just as celebrity news, but as a long-awaited moment of peace and joy for Selena. The timing of Justin Bieber's post couldn't have been more suspicious. Just an hour after Selena confirmed her wedding, he uploaded a photo tied to his new song, "I Do," the same phrase Selena had just spoken at the altar. Fans immediately noticed, and the lyrics made it worse. With lines like, "I mean it when I said I do," and "red shade on your lips, got it all on my skin," it was impossible not to think of Selena, who is known for her red lip looks and who he once tattooed on his arm in that style. I think this was more than bad timing. It felt intentional. One fan summed up the confusion perfectly: "I can't tell if he actually still cares or is doing this for attention." That comment nails the debate, because Justin's moves always blur the line between sincerity and performance. Then came another fan who didn't hold back. Yes, definitely intentional, as well as him crashing out the past 2 days and spam posting dozens of pictures. He's in his feelings. Big time I see those words as proof that people aren't buying the act. Instead of letting Selena have her moment, Justin made sure eyes were back on him. I have to admit, I was shocked when I realized Selena chose to get married in September, the same month Justin and Hailey tied the knot back in 2019. Out of all the months in the year, she picked the exact one that fans still connect to that drama. Then came the bigger surprise. Her wedding planner was Mindy Weiss, the same person behind Justin and Hailey's ceremony. The overlap is almost impossible to ignore, and social media wasted no time dissecting it. Some fans argued Selena must have done it on purpose, while others pointed out that Mindy is simply the go-to planner for Hollywood elites. I see this as one of those decisions that might be pure coincidence, but still sparks endless speculation. Whether she intended it or not, choosing the same month and the same planner made her wedding even more of a talking point. Justin Bieber's silence on September 13th said more than any caption could. For years, that date marked a tradition: heartfelt anniversary posts celebrating his courthouse wedding to Hailey back in 2018. Sweet words, throwback photos, even little love notes for the world to see. But this year, nothing. Not a single mention. I think the silence was louder than any anniversary tribute. Out of nowhere, the couple who once made a public show of that date decided to let it pass without a word. The contrast couldn't have been sharper, because it happened in the same month Selena Gomez walked down the aisle with Blanco. Fans immediately picked up on it, calling the timing too strange to ignore. Some people believe Justin skipped the post to avoid direct comparisons, while others think he might be saving something bigger for September 30th, the date of his second wedding ceremony with Hailey. If that happens, it would land right on the heels of Selena's vows, keeping his name in the headlines during the same week her wedding is being celebrated. I couldn't help but wonder if that's coincidence or a carefully timed move. Theories exploded online, with fans calling the silence calculated, strategic, and even petty. Whether or not he ever intended it, the silence added fuel to the idea that Justin is watching, waiting, and making his moves with Selena still on his mind. Justin Bieber's posting spree didn't stop at photos. Just one day before Selena's wedding, he turned to Instagram with a cryptic Bible verse. "We can demolish every deceptive fantasy that opposes God and break down every arrogant attitude that sets itself up against the true knowledge of God on the surface." It looked like a random spiritual post, but the timing was way too sharp to ignore. Fans immediately asked, what deceptive fantasy was he talking about? Was it aimed at Selena's fans who refused to let go of the past? Or was it about people criticizing him for his bizarre pizza emoji post covering his son's face? I couldn't shake the feeling that this verse was less about faith and more about control. The words carried a defensive edge, almost like he was trying to silence voices questioning his stability. And then, as if things weren't messy enough, his mom, Patty Millette, stepped right into the spotlight with a public prayer. She wrote, "Heal every wound in his heart, mind, and body, seen and unseen. Restore what's been stolen and cover him in wholeness." That didn't read like the words of a mother celebrating her son's peace. It read like a cry for help, confirming what fans already suspected, that Justin was unraveling as Selena moved on. I see her prayer as more than just maternal concern. It was almost an admission that Justin isn't okay, even when he's trying to convince the world he is. To make things worse, Patty followed it up with a cryptic story. "Sometimes we need to thank God for the things that didn't happen." Coming the same week Selena married Benny, fans immediately linked it as subtle shade. Instead of stopping the speculation, it blew the door wide open. Selena Gomez didn't just get married, she proved something bigger. While Justin Bieber rushed into marriage within months of breaking up with her, Selena waited nearly 6 years before saying, "I do." That patience became her power. She healed, she grew, and when the time came, she chose love without chaos. I think that's what makes this wedding hit so much harder. It isn't just the photos, the guests, or the secrecy, it's the contrast. Selena walked into marriage with Benny Blanco on her own timeline, in control of her life, not reacting to someone else's. Justin's decision back in 2018 felt impulsive, like an escape from heartbreak, while Selena's in 2025 feels like the reward for endurance. The difference is obvious in how the world views them now. Fans aren't questioning Selena's motives or her stability, they're celebrating her peace. Meanwhile, Justin's every move, from Bible verses to silence on anniversaries, gets picked apart as desperate or calculated. I see this as proof that Selena finally broke free from being defined by him, and the symbolism doesn't stop there. On the very week Justin is tied up in speculation, Selena is radiant, secure, and surrounded by love that feels permanent. She's not fighting to prove anything on Instagram. She's not trying to outshine her past. She simply lived long enough to show that moving slow, choosing carefully, and refusing to settle is the ultimate revenge. Selena's wedding wasn't just a ceremony, it was closure. The kind Justin can't fake with posts, verses, or staged affection. Selena Gomez's wedding wasn't just a love story, it was a statement. She waited, she healed, and she built a future grounded in peace while Justin Bieber still looks trapped in the past. I think every detail, from the secret venue to the planner choice, became part of the bigger picture. Selena moved forward, Justin stalled. I see her wedding as the ultimate ending to years of speculation. She won by choosing happiness on her own terms. And no matter how many posts Justin makes, the world is watching Selena finally close that chapter for good.